One of the questions that I often get from massage therapists is, how do I make larger quantities of cream or lotion and put the essential oil synergies into them so that they're mixed completely? The way I like to approach it is with some basic tools that you probably have in your kitchen. And a couple of things you need to know. There's approximately 250 drops of essential oil in a 1/2 ounce or 15 ml bottle. That's a good ratio. Once you have your synergy made, if you know you have a 1/2 ounce of synergy made, you have approximately 250 drops to work with. Now, what I've got here is a gallon of cream, and I'm going to actually only scent half of it. And if we were going to take half a gallon of the deep tissue massage cream, which is unscented, and we were going to infuse the Warm Glow Synergy for regular application, it would be 256 drops of the Synergy into a 1/2 gallon of cream. So in this case, it's, we've got the 250 here, so it's not going to be sitting here and counting drops. We're just going to put this whole thing in. Now, let's say you have a larger spa or a school or a larger facility and you want to make gallons or larger quantities. You can even go old school with measuring cups or measuring spoons. Another great ratio to remember, and again, I will put this in writing on the instruction sheet on the website at purepro.com, is that a teaspoon, which is here, a teaspoon is approximately 82 drops of essential oil. So, for example, if you were going to make a large amount of synergy, you could actually use teaspoons or half teaspoons, depending on the ratios, and that would speed up your process versus counting drops. One thing to remember, though, is you need to use metal, stainless steel preferably, measuring spoons, or glass measuring equipment, never plastic. So the way we do this is, and you can use, any kind of a spoon, or you're definitely going to want to have a kitchen spatula handy because it just helps in integrating the oil. So basically, it's just really, really basic. We're just going to be pulling the cream out of the gallon jar. And in this case, like I said, we are just going to do a 1/2 gallon. So roughly half of this container. But again, we're not going to put all of the cream in at once. We're going to put in about 1/4 of a gallon, so about half of the 1/2 gallon that we're making. And you can, in the lab here, we weigh things and we do things, very, very exactly. But when you're in your own practice, if you feel like you have a little bit too much cream, you can always add a little bit more essential oil, and you can kind of work with it that way. Be creative with it. Right now, I'd say that we have about a quart of cream in here. For this whole process, we're going to use the 256 drops. So basically, I'm going to put the whole bottle in. You can see that. And then I can measure out my other 6 drops that I need from the other bottle that I have sitting here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now that's what we're going to need for the 1/2 gallon. It's not all in here yet. But here's the trick. You want to take just a basic hand mixer. It doesn't have to be fancy. And you're just going to mix just the way you would mix like a cake batter type thing or an icing type of approach. And the oil's going to be moving around in here because you've got a lot of oil in here, proportionate to the amount of cream. But we're just going to integrate it. And you don't worry about getting every little drop in here. We're basically can just leave that just like that hanging on there. And we're basically going to just keep folding in more cream, and slowly we will get it to absorb and pull in all of the Warm Glow Synergy. So here we go. I put some more in there. We're approaching the half-gallon quantity. What we've got here is it's pretty well mixed. You're not seeing any kind of oily sheen coming out of suspension on the surface of the cream. And, you know, what I always say to people is, when you think you've got it, give it just one more mix, because it can't hurt. So, just doing this on a medium speed. And there we go. It's over here. And you can see it's just beautiful. I mean, it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous texture. It's going to have, you know, a little bit more oil in it than the regular cream, but I think it'll give the same workability, yet you're going to have that warm glow aspect, so it's going to be warming to the client's hands and feet. And this is a very rich cream, so you don't need much. And I've even used it on the heels, up into the Achilles tendon, calves, any areas that really need to be invigorated, need a little bit of warmth and extra circulation, stimulation. It's just a great tool. Every product that I make here at Pure Pro actually came out of my practice. I started making these products to work with my clients and to solve problems for my clients. And I hope you have some fun making this Warm Glow Synergy cream, oil, lotion, and I look forward to your feedback. I'd love to hear how it works for you and how it works for your clients. My website is purepro.com. There are links below in the description here for the website and also for the instructions on how to make the Synergy for your own practice. Thank you for watching and have fun.